Hello everyone. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night. This is going to be a two-part video. This first part that you'll be watching right now is in regards to the pros, a little bit more in depth with the VOPLLS Projector in regards to our 9-month review that we posted a couple of days ago. And then in the next part, we'll be talking about some of the cons that we have seen with the VOPLLS Projector. As you can see here on the screen, this is a picture of the TikTok shop with the VOPLLS Projector. Currently is listed at about $141. And then as you can see here on this next picture, it is on Amazon for about $129. So you can get the better deal on Amazon. You may be able to find a little bit quicker shipping as well, depending on your area. But again, pricing right now as an entry-level projector, this is really good. Especially for this price point. There's other projectors out there. I know VOPLLS just released a new one that's a lot more expensive, but just to kind of get your foot in the door with projectors and home theater setups, this is a good entry point. The next pro I want to talk about is in regards to the portability of this projector. As you can see, it's fairly small. I can carry it with one hand, that type of thing. And what's nice is I was able to find a carrying case. It was for a different brand of projector, but let's see, it'll fit in here. I checked the dimensions beforehand. It has some cool pockets. In the comments, I'll leave which video part that was from. The next pro that I want to mention is with the VOPLLS Projector. It has a lot of cool features, more like built-in features. Within the projector. Let me turn off the lights real quick. So as you can see up here on the screen, you have a lot of built-in apps. So it is licensed with Netflix. It does also have YouTube, Prime, Disney, Plex, and a few other apps as well. It does have some games listed as well on there. I haven't really played many of these games. Most of the time we're just watching like Disney or YouTube, or connecting one of our home servers to it. But again, some of those nice features. You do have the ability to connect with an AV system. HDMI is the other one that we use the most. So like we've connected an Apple TV. I've been mostly using right now the Amazon Fire Stick, and I've also connected our HDMI cable directly to one of my iPads to do our church activities and things like that. And you also do have USB as well. Within settings, again, a lot of great features. I'm not going to go too much into detail. It is nice with like the projection. If your projector is either in front of the screen, like in what this situation is, or if it's behind, you can alternate. You can also select those from the buttons as well. There's that blue projector button. And then on top of that, the Keystone and the focus. So like if you bump the projector, so I'll just kind of bump it a little bit. Right now I have it set to just autofocus, just because I've had it in this current setup right here, down on our one of our living room, or first floor living room in our townhome. I didn't want to have to continue to adjust the zoom, so I turned off the Keystone. But as you can see right here, I have Keystone on boot and after displacement, which was when I moved it, turned off, but I left the focus turned on, so that way if we did bump it or did kind of readjust it, it would autofocus depending on its position, which has been nice. Another cool feature in terms of streaming, if you go over here to this little grid, this colorful grid, you do have the options for App Assistant, which is for the part of the inbuilt app store, but you also have Screencast, Home Share, Bluetooth speaker, and Screen Share, so you can connect wirelessly to either a PC, an iOS or Apple device, or to an Android-based device and do a wireless screen share. We have a little pink speaker. It's going to be a little hard to see. It's over there by our kids' toys, but we have that speaker only paired to our projector, and it's been nice when we are down here watching a show. We can turn on that projector, it auto connects to the projector, and then we can have kind of that more surround sound type of situation. Another thing that's been nice with the VOPLLS projector is how it does have an auto turn off feature. So in a situation where, let's say you left the projector on this screen and there's no videos playing, it's just kind of sitting there. After about 40 minutes to an hour, it powers off on its own, which is very nice. That way you're not using up the hours that for like the lamp inside and everything. And lastly, you do have some nice ports right here as well. So you have, for the audio, you have 2 USB ports and then 1 HDMI. And of course on the back side is the power button and then the power plug switch. But hopefully this kind of gives someone an idea for the VOPLLS projector for some of the pros that I've seen with it. But stay tuned for the cons that we have as well.